Hey, let's live in universe. It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to the NXT Great American Bash. We are starting things off with the NXT Championship on the line. As here come the Rascals to the ring. Wes Lee won the big 30-man gauntlet to become the #1 contender, and now he gets his first ever shot at the NXT Championship. He's brought Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz to back him up. The Rascals back together here in NXT. Will the reunion tour yield gold for Wes Lee tonight, though? We're about to find out. Because now he finds himself one-on-one with the self-proclaimed tribal chief. He finds himself one-on-one with Jimmy Uso. Jimmy being accompanied by the tribal chief. The tribal chief being accompanied by his wise man, William Regal, to the ring. So, it's about to go down. NXT Championship on the line. So, let's kick the Great American Bash off the right way with the NXT Championship, Jimmy Uso and Wes Lee. If you haven't figured out, that does mean that the NXT Women's Championship is main eventing tonight. Jimmy Uso, firm believer that if he is not going to be closing the show, he's going to open it so that he can get the hell out of here. And he's taking that frustration of not being the main event tonight out on Wes Lee. But yes, this does mean that our main event tonight is going to be Fallon, Henley, and Naomi for the NXT Women's Championship, which is very exciting. The first time that the women have ever main evented a premium live event for the WWE side of things in the LS11 universe. In fact, I believe it's the first time women have ever main evented a premium live event in the LS11 universe in general. It's Wes Lee with a kick in the head. Wes grabs a hold of him now. Wes Lee, forearm strike, knocks down Jimmy Uso. Jimmy goes down, gets turned over by a kick now. Wes Lee grabs the arm, stops the arm. Goes for another kick. Jimmy back to his feet. Super kick to Wes Lee again. And Jimmy Uso. Oh! Knocking down Wes Lee. And the wise man slides a chair into the ring. Jimmy Uso picks it up. He's thinking about it. Oh, and he uses it. And then tries to get rid of the evidence. And Trey and Zach seem furious about this. Jimmy Uso capitalizing on that chair thanks to Regal. Jimmy Uso picks him back up now, pulls him in, and Jimmy's got him up for... Big Samoan drop there, taking him down now. Jimmy circling Wes Lee. It's been pretty much all Jimmy in the opening of this matchup. As Jimmy Uso goes right back down in the ground and pound on him, taking him down. Kicking to the ribs. Gets him back up to his feet now, and Jimmy goes for a right hook. Kicked in the leg by Wes Lee now, and Wes Lee grabs the ropes and... Oh! Springboard stunner! And now Wes Lee trying to turn it around. Big drop kick into the back of the Tribal Chief. Jimmy rolls out of the ring now. Wes Lee to the top now, and Wes Lee. Big drop kick taking down Jimmy. Lee goes for a kick now. Jimmy Uso. Oh! Wentz and Miguel felt that one. And now Jimmy Uso going up to the top, looking to finish the job. But Wes Lee back to his feet. Wes Lee, hold on. Knocks the Chief off the top rope. Standing corkscrew moonsault now, taking him down into a cover. Wes Lee, kick out from Jimmy Uso. And now Wes Lee, Hurricane Rana takes him down, kicks back up to his feet. Wes Lee's got him down now. Wes Lee, into the back up. Jimmy, taking him down here, goes for a kick, rolls him over. Jimmy gets caught now. Wes Lee throws him off the ropes, ducks him, leapfrogs him, and goes for him again, kicking the ribs now, or kicking the knees. Jimmy knocking him back, pulls him in. Samoan drop! And now Jimmy Uso, wait a minute, Jimmy! Oh my god! Locking in the Tequila Sunrise! Oh my god, he's gonna snap Wes Lee like a twig. Tap out, Wes. Just tap out. Don't let him injure you. Wes Lee is trying to hang in there, though. Wes Lee. Kick of the head, knocking Jimmy back. And now Wes Lee, rolling kick, knocks down Uso. Jimmy Uso's down. Wes Lee. Going across the ring into the corner now. And Wes Lee, what's he thinking here? Wes Lee. Flipping DDT. Rolls him over for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jimmy kicks out. Wes Lee had the title won, but Regal's interference yielded dividends. Wes Lee, oh, goes face first into the floor. As Jimmy kicks him in the ribs now, and Jimmy Uso into the ribs from Wes Lee. Wes Lee firing back at him. Knee to the head. And now Wes Lee has him down. Wes Lee. DDT. 6 count, standing corkscrew moonsault. Taking down the champion, Wes Lee. 8. Jimmy back into the ring now. Jimmy. Right hook. And again, Jimmy Uso. Super kick. And now Trey Miguel trying to get involved somehow. Trying to save his buddy. Uso with the splash. 1, 2, 3. No! Wes Lee is still in it. Hurricane Rana. And now Regal is yelling at him. And Jimmy Uso. No, gets caught. Wes Lee. No, Jimmy counters. Jimmy knocks him into the corner now. And Jimmy Uso. Putting the boots to him here. Jimmy's got him down. And Jimmy now, wait a minute. Shades of his dad, Rikishi, with that one. Jimmy going onto the top rope now, and Jimmy Uso hits the splash. And now, looking to lock it in the center of the ring, grabs Wes Lee. Tequila Sunrise is in, and Jimmy bending him backwards. Wes Lee's forced to submit. Jimmy Uso with the win. Jimmy Uso keeping the NXT Championship for another night. Just like that. Jimmy Uso is your winner. Jimmy Uso is still your NXT champion. And that is only our first matchup of the night. Big win there for Jimmy. We got more action coming up next. Well, our next title match of the evening is for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Because now here come the men who have been backing up Jimmy Uso throughout this run, where he's called himself the Tribal Chief. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, the Gorillas of Destiny, representing the Forsaken tonight. William Regal coming back out with them too. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, former Ring of Honor and IWGP Tag Team Champions, looking to add the NXT titles to the mix tonight. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, you know they're not going to be too happy by the fact that the Forsaken lost that 8-man tag match on Tuesday this week, and Tama Tonga was the one pinned. But now, here come the champions. Odyssey Jones and Oba Femi making their way to the ring. They've been champions for quite some time now. They beat the Viking Raiders back at NXT Roadblock, I believe it. No, it wasn't Roadblock. Deadline is when they beat the Viking Raiders to become champions. Back in NXT Deadline. Excuse me. They became the NXT Tag Team Champions. They've been champions ever since. They've been having great matches as the champions. But tonight, the real challenge is here. The real challenge is, can these two gargantuan men get through the Gorillas of Destiny? We're about to find out. The NXT tag titles on the line. So, without any further ado, let's get into our second matchup of the night. Regal back in the corner of the Forsaken for this one. It's the second out of 3 matches for the Forsaken tonight. We'll be seeing Jacob Fatu in action later as well. As Tama Tonga and Oba Femi started out, Tama Tonga with a clothesline. And I suppose with all 4 of these guys, the big trucks is going to eat the little trucks. As Oba Femi now comes in, goes for a splash, nobody home. Now Tama Tonga, big forearm strike, knocking him down. Hits the ropes again, and hits him again, knocking him down. Tama Tonga, tag made to Tonga Loa. Tonga Loa comes in, boots him in the face, knocking him down. And leg drop from Tonga Loa. Taking away at him now, countered. Oba Femi grabs onto him. Oba Femi with Tongaloa over the top, out to the floor. Goes for a kick. Tongaloa out of the way now, and Tongaloa grabs a hold of him, pushes him back now. Obafemi grabs onto him, though, and Obafemi now with Tongaloa head first off the ring apron. Knocking him down now, grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. Obafemi with Tongaloa scoops him up, and body slam, taking him down. Headbutt knocks him back now, and now Tongaloa running the ropes now. 7 count, and ooh! Obafemi just wiped out Tongaloa. Tongaloa now with a kick knocking him back, and Tongaloa misses the uppercut. Obafemi got him with a discus clothesline because of it. Odyssey Jones is in. In comes Tama Tonga. Now Tama Tonga. Oh! Odyssey Jones with a takedown. And Odyssey Jones. Tama Tonga trying to knock him back now. Odyssey Jones barely budging. As Jones taking out Tongaloa. Odyssey Jones now with Tama Tonga. Spiking him down. And Regal went on the same turnbuckle pad that more or less saved the NXT title for Jimmy Uso a moment ago. Big clothesline there from Tama Tonga. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Odyssey Jones. Odyssey Jones back to his feet now as Obafemi and Tongaloa going at it outside the ring. Odyssey Jones getting knocked back by Tama Tonga. Obafemi dominating Tongaloa. Obafemi has now got him down. Tongaloa is down. Tama Tonga hit with a stun gun. Odyssey Jones goes face first into the canvas. Tama Tonga kicks him away. And now Odyssey Jones has got him up on his shoulders. Tama Tonga counters, goes for a kick. Odyssey Jones pushed away now by Tama Tonga. Tama out of the way now, and Tama Tonga caught by Odyssey Jones with a world's strongest slam. Obafemi power slam to Tongaloa, kick out from Tama Tonga. And now Obafemi taking down Tongaloa. William Regal looking under the ring, just trying to find an equalizer just in case. Grabs a chair. Remember that chair helped Jimmy Uso just minutes ago. Now Tama Tonga now. Tama Tonga now trying to take out everybody else. Off the ropes now. No. Tama Tonga. Knocking back on. Oh, gun stun! 1, 2, no! Nearly got him. Obafemi kicks out of the gun stun. Tag made. Tongaloa is in. Now Tongaloa telling Obafemi to get back in the ring. And Obafemi now getting back up on the apron. Back into the ring. Obafemi. Oh my god. Odyssey Jones tags Obafemi. Excuse me. I do apologize for getting those two mixed up for the last minute. Full transparent. Oh my god! Obafemi went for pop-up power. Full transparency. I was gonna say I just got back from a doctor where they had to use a little bit of anesthesia on me, so I'm still kind of waking up. As now Tongaloa knocks down Obafemi. Into the corner now, and Obafemi. Clothesline connects from Tongaloa now, and Tongaloa with a leg drop. Back up to his feet now, firing away at him now with some chops. Uppercut takes him down. Out of the William Regal, what's he doing now? He grabs that turnbuckle. And now Obafemi grabs onto Tongaloa, throws him into the corner to Odyssey Jones. Elbow strike from Tongaloa now, and Tongaloa clothesline. Obafemi slams him down, rolls over Tama Tonga now into a cover. The 1, 2, Tama Tonga kicks. I'm doing it again. Tongaloa kicks out as Obafemi now grabs a hold of him now. Obafemi pulls him in, lifts him up. Tongaloa, knee into the face, knocks him back. Grabs Obafemi now, and Tongaloa ducks him, sends him off the ropes. Big clothesline taking him down now, and Tongaloa getting back up to his feet now. Tongaloa with Obafemi. Grabs a hold of him now, and whoa! Oh, Obafemi hitting that turnbuckle. I don't think Tongaloa even realized it. As now Tama Tonga's firing away. Tama Tonga ducks under him. Gun stun to Obafemi. Cover. Odyssey Jones with the save. And now Odyssey Jones. Wait a minute. Odyssey Jones in trouble. Tama Tonga. Rolling cutter to Odyssey Jones. And now Obafemi getting back up to his feet. And Obafemi grabs a hold of him now. He's got Tama Tonga taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Tama Tonga. Obafemi now with an elbow strike. Obafemi firing away at him. Do a cover now on Tama Tonga now. Obafemi, no. Tama Tonga kicks out. And now Obafemi sent to the corner. Tama Tonga clothesline takes him down and elbow drop. Now Tama Tonga just waiting, but the Gorillas can't win the titles off countout. And Tama knows that, so he's just going right back in. He grabs onto Obafemi now, grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet, throws him back into the ring. Wiping out Odyssey Jones. And now Tama coming in. Obafemi's got him now. Obafemi. Oh, Tama caught the turnbuckle. Regal's attempts at cheating for the tag team titles backfired for a moment. But only for a moment. A second gun stun to Obafemi. 1, 2. No! What does it take to put down Obafemi? Tonga Loa tagged in now, and Tonga Loa gets him back up to his feet. Tonga Loa pulls him in, and Tonga Loa's got him up. Powerbomb takes him down. 1, 2. No! Obafemi is still in it. And a tag is made back to Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga going in with the boots, but now Obafemi comes in with a shoulder block. And Obafemi now throws him across the ring into the corner where Odyssey Jones is waiting. Grabs onto him now. Obafemi exploder into the corner. But Regal now. What is Tonga Loa doing here? Tonga Loa running around ringside. Tonga Loa. Whoa, wiping out Odyssey Jones. And Tama Tonga dropping Obafemi one more time. 1, 2. Gorillas of Destiny are the NXT Tag Team Champions. The Gorillas of Destiny bring the NXT Tag Gold to the Forsaken. Just like that. Gorillas of Destiny have done it. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are your new NXT Tag Team Champions. The Forsaken, for now, all have gold. All right, folks. Well, we move into our first non-Forsaken related match of the night, as it is time for the NWA World Championship. If you're new around here and you're wondering what's going on here, this is one of our very few, I believe one of only 2 at the moment, floating championships in the LS11 universe, meaning it's a championship that can be defended on any company's show from any promotion. The NWA title and the LS11 Grand Title Championship, the only 2 titles fall into that criteria. And this is the first time the NWA title is being defended in NXT as Myles Borne makes his way to the ring. Myles Borne, just a couple of weeks ago, won a big triple threat #1 contenders match. To get here tonight, this young up-and-comer, upstart in NXT, trying to make a name for himself tonight. So Myles Borne has made his way to the ring. As here he is, the natural. Dustin Rhodes, the NWA champion. A championship held by his late legendary father, Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes makes his way down to the ring. So this is the first time we're seeing Dustin defended on a WWE show. Let's see how this goes. We know his brother Cody is the GM tonight. We haven't seen Cody yet, but I guarantee you we'll be seeing him sooner rather than later tonight. Myles Borne, this is a huge opportunity for this kid tonight. How is he going to fare against Dustin Rhodes? We're about to find out. So without any further ado, Dustin Rhodes, Myles Borne. Here we go. Myles Borne coming in. And knee to the back. Clothesline to the natural. Takes him down. Myles Borne now comes back in. Kicks him in the head. Myles Borne trying to make an impact immediately. As he goes into the Thez press. Taking down Dustin. And now Dustin Rhodes. Big crossbody there. Taking him down. Dustin Rhodes. Grabs onto Myles Borne, picks him back up to his feet. Myles Borne scooped up. And Dustin Rhodes launches him across the ring. Dustin's got him down now, goes down for ground and pound. Myles Borne rolls out of the way. Taking down Dustin Rhodes now. Myles Borne kicking away at him now. He's down. Dustin Rhodes in trouble. Myles Borne putting the boots to him now. Dustin back to his feet. Dustin Rhodes hits him with another crossbody cover. One. Kick out from Dustin. Or from Myles. Down the head from Borne now, and Myles Borne. Uppercut to Dustin Rhodes. Takes him down. Goes down. Ground and pound firing away at Rhodes. And Dustin into a clothesline. Takes him down now. Dustin Rhodes grabs onto him. Big punches now. Firing away at him. Rhodes grabs onto him. Northern Lights takes down Myles Borne. Dustin goes over the top rope, and Dustin Rhodes coming around ringside. Dustin coming in for... Grabs onto Borne, scoops him up. Dustin Rhodes drops him on the apron or on the barricade. Gets him back up to his feet now. Dustin Rhodes turns him around, grabs onto him, countered by Myles Borne, goes for the chop. And now Dustin, hold on. Myles Borne counters, throws him into the barricade. Myles Borne drops the elbow on him now, taking him down. 5 count. Dustin thrown across ringside now. Myles Borne, 6. Getting him back up to his feet now. Myles Borne sends him head first off the ring post. 7 count. Back into the ring. 8 count. Dustin back in now. Dustin Rhodes with another crossbody. Cover for the 1. Kick out again from Myles Borne. And now Dustin with a big clothesline. Knocks him back here. Myles Borne to his feet, knocks him back with a right hook. Myles Borne knocks back Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes with a chop. Myles Borne punches him. And now Myles Borne getting the better of him here. Myles Borne trying to knock back the natural. Dustin in some trouble. And now Myles throws a shot, but Dustin now is getting the better of him. Dustin Rhodes getting the better of Myles Borne here. Dustin Rhodes chops away at him again now. And Myles Borne, oh, kicked in the ribs. And now Rhodes comes off the ropes. Big knee strike there. Taking down Borne. Dustin Rhodes now down in the ground and pound again. Kick into the ribs, knocks him down. Now Dustin's got him back up to his feet. Dustin Rhodes goes for a right hook, countered by Myles Borne. Now Myles Borne. Whoa, look at this. He caught him this time. Knee to the back of Dustin Rhodes. Ducks him now. Myles Borne hits the drop kick. And Myles Borne desperately crawling towards the natural. Myles Borne grabs the leg, hooks it for the title. 1, 2. Dustin Rhodes grabs the bottom rope. Rhodes grabs the bottom rope. Big clothesline there. Into another one. And Dustin knocking him back here. Dustin Rhodes knocks him into the corner here. Dustin Rhodes comes in. Big splash into the corner. Taking him down now. Myles Borne goes onto the bottom rope. Big right hook from Dustin counters. Now Dustin Rhodes. Knocked back by Myles Borne now. And Dustin Rhodes. Myles has got him. Takes him down in the ropes. Myles Borne back into the ring. Grabs a hold of him now. And Borne's got the arm. Myles Borne stomping away at the arm of Dustin Rhodes now. Taking him down here. Myles Borne's got him down. Dustin back to his feet. Dustin pulls him in now. And Dustin, hold on. Final cut. Cover on Myles Borne. 1, 2, 3. Dustin Rhodes picks up the victory. Myles Borne tried his best in this matchup, but in the end, your winner, and still the NWA World Champion, the natural Dustin Rhodes. Oh, wait a minute, Dustin, look out! Ethan Page! Ethan Page ambushing the NWA Champion. And Ethan Page with the NWA Champion up. Ego's Edge. Get out of my show. This is my ring. NXT is my show. And there's not a damn person around here who can say anything about it. Not Rude, not the Forsaken, not even our interim GM. Well, hold on a minute. Here's our GM for the night. I said it wouldn't be long before we saw him. Remember Bobby Roode stepping out for the night and leaving this man in charge due to the fact that his father was one of the founders of the Great American Bash. The American Nightmare Friday Night SmackDowns, Cody Rhodes is here. Cody Rhodes is here on NXT, and Rhodes staring down Ethan Page after Page ambushed his brother. Good, about time you showed up. I wonder what it was going to take to get you down here. Ethan, I may only be here as GM for one night, but don't push your luck. Oh, I'm not pushing my luck at all, Rhodes. It is a crime that I make my debut just a few weeks ago at Stand and Deliver and I'm not on the card tonight. It is a crime that I am not featured as part of the Great American Bash tonight. It is a crime that there is nobody worthy of facing me tonight. Is that what you think? Is that how you feel? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, Ethan, since I am the general manager tonight, and for tonight only, obviously, how about I add one more match to this show tonight? How's that sound? What do you mean? I mean, I have a guy in the back here tonight who is worthy of facing you, who is a star on your level, possibly even a higher level. Well, who is it? I think I'll just let you find out, Ethan. Cody? Why aren't you telling me who it is? Because it's going to be more fun when you find out. Cody, why is it so hard for you to just say his name?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
You gotta be kidding. Well, we know Worlds Collide 2 is just weeks away, and we've been seeing more and more of this crossover as of late. But it seems that the former TNA World Champion was willing to make a stop here in the NXT arena tonight. Cody Rhodes even decided to stand by his side. Joe Hendry is back in NXT. We haven't seen him in NXT since the original Worlds Collide, when he defended the NXT Championship against Baron Corbin. Hendry making his way down to the ring. Ethan Page knows this guy all too well from All Ego's time as part of the TNA roster. So without any further ado, Ethan Page finds himself in an impromptu matchup here at the Great American Bash against Joe Hendry. Hendry with a clothesline knocks him down, and Joe Hendry clotheslines him again. Tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam to Ethan Page as well. Now All Ego with a kick to the face of Hendry knocks him down. Page with a right hook now. Joe Hendry back to his feet. Ethan Page throws him off. Counters him though. Now Joe Hendry kicking the ribs. Hendry hits the ropes. Ethan Page with a kick into the head. Hendry falls out of the ring now. Ethan Page trying to get around the referee. I'm going to blame the referee on that one. He was all up in Ego's way. Hendry with a knee strike now. Knocks him down into a double axe handle. And now All Ego back to his feet. Big shot to Hendry. Hendry now forearm strike answers back. Into a clothesline. Knocks down Ethan Page. Joe Hendry putting the boots to him now. Ethan Page is down here. Joe Hendry goes for him again. Ethan Page grabs a hold of him. Ethan Page now pulls him in. And Uranagi pulls him in. Kick to the face. Into a cover now on Hendry. Ethan Page. One. Kick out from Joe. Page now pulls him in, grabs Hendry. Whoa, Joe Hendry counters. DDT. Hendry's got him down now. Joe Hendry kicking away at him. Page comes back in, running shoulder block, knocks him down. Goes for another kick to turn him over. Hendry sidesteps now, pulls him in. Joe Hendry with Ethan Page walks him towards the center of the ring. Hits him with that fall away slam. Hendry now into a cover on Ethan Page. He's got him down for the 1, for the 2, for the no. Ethan Page kicks out now. Joe Hendry kicking away at him now. Hendry with the boots to him now, kicking away at Ethan Page. Ethan Page back up to his feet now, and Page pulls him in. Ethan Page, hold on, double underhook. Goes to lift him up. Joe counters now, and Joe Hendry, big clothesline knocking him down. Page now grabs a hold of Ethan Page, pulls him in, and Ethan Page throws him in the corner, throws him across the ring, taking him down. Turns him over the kick now, Ethan Page has Hendry down now. Ethan Page lifts him up. And now Ethan Page picks him back up, lifts him up, and Drops him. Look at this. Ethan Page just powering Hendry around the ring now. And Page drops him again. Cover now on Joe Hendry. One. No. Kick out again from Joe. Page goes for him. Forearm strike from Joe Hendry now. And Joe hits him with that standing ovation. Joe Hendry now pulls him back in. And Joe hits it a second time. For the 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry with the win. Massive, massive win there for Hendry. Cody Rhodes clearly made the right call tonight in adding this guy to the card. Think about it this way, as long as he decides to stick around when this NXT and A merger happens in a couple of weeks, you'll be seeing Joe Hendry just about every Tuesday. Now then, let's get back to our regularly scheduled card. Alright, up next, it is time for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Is out first. It is Kelani Jordan making her way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight for Kelani Jordan. Kelani Jordan getting a shot at gold. This matchup all came about when she teamed up with Lola Vice, who ended up not even helping her in the slightest against the Women's Tag Team Champions. Kelani Jordan had to find a tag team partner that would help her battle Toxic Attraction, and she did so in finding a woman who was able to take each member of the Women's Tag Team Champions down in singles competition over the last few weeks. And now we're going to see how this goes when they team up together tonight to go for these Women's Tag Team titles. It is Soul Ruca making her way down to the ring. So Soul Ruca ready for action, ready for a big fight tonight, ready for a big match tonight. Is Soul Ruca. Soul makes her way down to the ring. Soul Ruca and Kelani Jordan, a big opportunity for these two young upstarts tonight. Two homegrown talents here in WWE. Got their first big breaks as part of NXT here, and now tonight they could look to put some gold around their waists, and that would be huge for both of them. But they do have to get through the Women's Tag Team Champions here in NXT. The duo of Toxic Attraction, the duo of JC Jane and G.G. Dolan. They won the gold all the way back at Stand and Deliver just a few months ago now, when they were able to knock off MK Ultra from TNA to become the champions. They have had it ever since. This is their first defense on an NXT special since winning the gold. Of course, I mean, this is the first NXT special of Season 6. So, you know, it's just kind of how it works out, I suppose. With that being said, Toxic Attraction, the first defense is always the hardest, and this is their first defense tonight. It's a big one, especially with a high-flying, high-paced, high-action team like Kelani Jordan and Soul Ruca, especially when Soul Ruca's got the number of both members of Toxic Attraction having singles wins over both members of the group. You know, JC Jane and G.G. Dolan tonight are going to look to remedy that situation. Going to look to make sure that they get their revenge. Make sure that they put Soul Ruca down in the middle of the ring, the same way they did to Kelani Jordan a number of weeks ago when it was practically a handicap match. So, the NXT Women's Tag Team titles on the line. Without further ado, Kelani Jordan and Gigi Dolan starting it out. Here we go. Do an elbow drop now from Kelani. Now Kelani Jordan's got her down here. Gigi Dolan coming in. Kelani's got a hold of her now, and Kelani. Oh! Big flatliner there, taking her down. Reverse STO. Gigi Dolan sidesteps her now. Dolan taking her down. Gigi Dolan standing over her now. Gigi Dolan kicking away at her here. Now Kelani Jordan, arm drag, knocking her down. Kelani Jordan gets her back up to her feet now, and Kelani pulls her in, sends her off the ropes. Kelani Jordan, arm drag, taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now is Kelani Jordan, and now Kelani pulls her in, has Gigi Dolan by the back of the head, and head first into the turnbuckle. Goes for her again now. Dolan counters, puts her into the corner now, and Gigi Dolan coming off the ropes, and big kick in the face. And Dolan, dives out onto Kelani. Knocking her down there now, and Kelani Jordan's down. Gigi Dolan putting the boots to her here, trying to take her down. Referee at the count of 2. Count of 4 now is now JC Jane. Throws Kelani back into the ring, and Gigi Dolan. Her back up to her feet now. Gigi Dolan takes a shot at Soul Ruca, kicking the ribs of Kelani Jordan. Big crossbody there, taking her down. Kelani drops the elbow on her now. Now Kelani Jordan grabs a hold of Gigi now. And Kelani has got her down. Kelani goes up into a headstand. Pulling back on the head now of Dolan. Gigi Dolan down now. Kelani picks her back up to her feet. And Kelani Jordan. No, Dolan puts her in the corner now. And Gigi Dolan hits the ropes. And big forearm strike, knocking her down. Big right hook takes her down now. Now look at this. Here we go. Now, but now Kelani with an arm drag knocks her down. Drop kick knocks her back here. Kelani now. Headlock takeover. Kelani rolls back through now. Neither woman has made a tag yet in this matchup. Kelani cover for the 1, 2, no. Into the back again from Kelani. And well, there we go. There's the first tag of the match. Soul Ruca is in. So now JC Jane wants the tag. Gigi Dolan taking down Soul Ruca now, and now Gigi Dolan. Tag made to JC Jane, and now JC enters the mix. Big kick to Soul Ruca, knocking her down. JC Jane hits the ropes now, kicking the ribs. Soul Ruca grabs onto her now, pulls JC Jane in, picks her up on the shoulders now. JC Jane in some trouble, and head first off the turnbuckle. Goes for a drop kick, nobody home. JC Jane comes in, shoulder block from Soul Ruca now, and Soul Ruca elbow to the head. Knocking her down there. Now Soul with a tag back to Kelani. Now Kelani Jordan coming back in, but JC Jane kicked in the ribs. Kelani kicking the ribs, and overdrive, taking her down to the mat. Picking her back up to her feet. Pulls her in, and swinging neck breaker, taking her down. Kelani going up to the top rope now. Kelani Jordan going to fly. Kelani went for a 450 splash. JC Jane with a super kick. JC now into a senton, knocking her down here. JC Jane caught with a punch to the back of the head from Soul Ruca. Drop kick, knocking down Soul Ruca. JC Jane now picking up Kelani Jordan, and JC Jane hits her with that boot into a cover. JC Jane for the 1, 2, no! Kelani Jordan stays alive. Kelani Jordan stays alive. Grabs onto her now, grabs JC, throws her off the ropes, ducks her, leapfrogs her now, and drop toe hold, taking her down. Rolls her over now into a cover. Kelani Jordan into a cover. For the 1, no. Saved by Gigi Dolan. Now Kelani's got a hold of her now. Kelani Jordan goes up into a headlock takeover. Takes her back down into a chin lock. Tag made back to Soul Ruca now. And now Soul Ruca Back in. Ruca grabs onto her now. Soul Ruca puts her into the corner. And big splash in the corner. Knocking her down here. Soul Ruca goes for a drop kick. JC Jane now coming up the ropes. And JC Jane kick to the face of Soul Ruca. JC now gets caught. Soul Ruca pulls her in. Soul Ruca's got the arm. Lifts her up. And dropping JC Jane. Soul Ruca now grabs a hold of her. Picking her back up to her feet now. Soul Ruca grabs JC Jane by the back of the head now. Puts her in the ropes again. Soul Ruca's got a hold of her now. Throws JC Jane off the ropes. And whoa! Soul Snatcher! Into a cover. 1, 2. Oh my god! That's it! New champions! Your winners and the new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Soul Ruca and Kelani Jordan. They did it! I thought Gigi Dolan was for sure going to come help JC Jane. But just like that, we have got new Women's Tag Team Champions. Alright, well, we just had another title change tonight. It's been a night of title changes. Will we see another one here in this next matchup? Because this matchup set for one fall is for the NXT North American Women's Championship. As here is the challenger, Piper Niven, making her way down to the ring. The Scottish Viper ready for action here, ready for a fight tonight. Ready to try and win her first ever championship. So Piper Niven tonight, this will be a huge win for her. Chance to get her first championship in the LS11 universe. We've seen her challenge for gold in the past. We've seen her as a sidekick, as a tag team competitor, but we have never seen her with a singles title around her waist or over her shoulder. Come to NXT to fight for the Women's North American title, a chance to really prove herself here. But she has got to get through the current reigning and defending champion, the inaugural Women's North American champion, the international superstar, Giulia, making her way to the ring. I got the modded belt to work after a couple of days. I just had to do a little bit of legwork to get it to work. But the Women's North American champion is here, Giulia. Heading down to the ring with the gold in hand. We've already seen her defend the gold against Monday Night Raw's Meechin in the past, and now tonight, she'll take on another woman who's come to NXT from the main roster in Piper Niven. This is going to be huge for her. We saw, of course, Giulia run the 8-woman tournament to become the inaugural champion, where she last defeated the now new Women's Tag Team Champion Soul Ruca at Stand and Deliver a couple of months ago to become the champion. We saw her take on, in that tournament, we saw her take on Tatum Paxley in the first round. And I believe we saw her take down Jada Parker in the second round. So, without any further ado, Giulia ready for her first premium live event defense of that championship. You have no idea who else could be joining this division. We got the merger coming up with TNA in a few weeks, and who knows whether their names might have gotten signed to WWE in that time. So it is an international battle for this North American Women's title as Giulia finds herself defending against Piper Niven. Without any further ado, here we go. Piper Niven grabs a hold of her now, has Giulia, throws her into the corner. Piper Niven, clothesline, taking her down. Now Niven stands over, grabs onto Giulia. Giulia pops back up. Jawbreaker knocks her back down, and now Giulia, big drop kick, knocks back Piper. Piper Niven now grabs her, throws her off the ropes. Piper Niven, tilt-a-whirl slam, taking her down. Giulia getting back up to her feet now. Piper Niven, got by Giulia. Giulia thrown over the top rope. Piper Niven, arm strike connects from Giulia now, and Giulia grabs onto her, headbutt, knocking her down. And Giulia back into the ring here now. Giulia next now goes for a forearm, misses her here. Niven grabs onto her, and Piper Niven puts Giulia in the ropes now. Piper Niven grabs onto her, lifts her up, and throws her into the ropes, taking her down. Piper Niven now grabs a hold of her, slams down the arm of Giulia now, and now Piper Niven tried to do a sit-out on her, but Giulia got out of the way, and now Giulia runs to the ropes now, and Piper Niven with a face-buster, taking her down. Giulia now, knee strike, takes her down herself here. Giulia, double axe handle, knocking her down. Kicking away at her now is Giulia. Kicking the holy hell out of Piper Niven. Now Piper Niven with a big clothesline, knocking down Giulia. Giulia goes down now, and Giulia caught by Piper Niven now. Niven pulls her in, clothesline, knocks down Giulia. Piper Niven's got her down, goes for her, counter. Giulia comes back in, arm drag from Niven, takes her down. Piper Niven rolls her over into a cover now. Piper Niven, kick out from Giulia. Niven now with a big kick there. Giulia with a chop. Niven goes for another chop of her own. Giulia goes for one, counter for counter here. Piper Niven answers back. Some stiff strikes between these two here. Chop for chop are these two right now. Giulia throws another chop, countered by Piper Niven. Piper Niven with a right hook now, and Giulia headbutt. Grabs onto her though, lifts her back up, headbutt her again, lifts her up again, and one more for good measure, taking her down. Giulia's got her down now. Piper Niven back up to her feet. Piper Niven grabs onto her, and Piper Niven snapmare. Takes her down, runs the ropes. Piper Niven, whoa, went for the crossbody. Giulia out of the way. Giulia now gets caught by Piper Niven again, and Piper Niven pulls her in, clothesline, taking her down. Slams down the arm again now, does Piper Niven, and now Piper Niven head. Giulia knocking her back again now. Piper Niven answers back, counter for counter here. Who's going to get the better of this one? These two just swinging for the fences on one another. We're really only just over the halfway point now on this show as well. We've still got a few matches left tonight. We still got Jacob Fatu and Axiom's rematch to come. And of course, we've still got our huge main event of Naomi versus Fallon Henley for the Women's Championship. And oh, wait a minute. Well, here we go. The slugfest begins. Who's going to get the better of this one? Oh, it's Piper Niven who does. Now Piper Niven's got her. Lifts her up. Here we go. The Michinoku driver connects. Piper Niven now into a cover on Giulia. 1, 2. Kick out from Giulia. Now Piper Niven's got her down. Elbow strike knocks her down again. Piper Niven now. This could be her moment. She turns Giulia over now. Piper Niven's got her. And double axe handle. Giulia pulling herself up in the corner now. Piper Niven brushing off her boots as if she's done with her hair. And now Piper Niven coming in hot. No! Giulia with a counter. Giulia now, big neck breaker, takes her down. Giulia going up to the top rope. Giulia to the top now, and Giulia goes for a stomp. Piper Niven out of the way. Piper Niven knocks her down. Goes onto her, pulls Giulia in now. Piper Niven throws her over the top rope. Piper Niven goes for a hook, countered by Giulia now, and Giulia going up to the top now. Piper Niven launches her off the top. He's got her down now, grabs onto Giulia. Piper Niven grabs her by the back of the head. Piper's got her down now, drops the elbow again. Giulia down. Piper Niven now picking her back up to her feet here. Piper Niven pulls her in, grabs her by the back of the head, and slams her down with a back breaker. Niven now up to the middle rope. Piper Niven Here we go. No! Giulia out of the way. Giulia's got her down. Giulia. Knee off the jaw. Into a cover on Niven. Hooks that leg. Into a cover for the 1, 2. No! Gets her back up to her feet now again. Giulia firing away at her now. Trying to get some momentum. Swing in her favor here. Piper Niven grabs her. Niven sends her off the ropes now. Piper Niven. No. Giulia catching the ropes now. And Giulia. Face buster from Niven. Piper Niven taking her down now. Giulia rolls out of the ring. Piper Niven coming around ringside now, and Piper Niven pulls her in, lifts her up. Giulia's up. Piper Niven's down. Giulia slips out of it now, and Giulia back into the ring now. Piper Niven gets caught now with a chop. Giulia counters. Giulia scoops her up, and Giulia now spiking Piper Niven down. Back up to her feet now, and Giulia kicks Piper Niven in the ribs. Here we go. Spiking her. Hooks the leg now. Giulia for the win for the 1, 2, 3. That's it. Giulia picks up the victory, and Giulia retains her North American Championship tonight. Giulia with the big win there. Giulia managed to retain the North American Women's title for yet another week. Question for Giulia now is, who's next? Who's coming after that gold next? Who's going to try and take down Giulia? Our second to last matchup of the night is coming up next. It is NXT Career versus North American title. Axiom puts it all on the line. Later in our next matchup, Axiom, Jacob Fatu. It's coming next. All right, it is the second to last matchup of the evening. This following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT North American Championship. If Axiom loses, he is banished from NXT. With this stipulation being the line, I've been told that the general manager, the normal general manager, Bobby Roode, has threatened this, and tonight, one night only, GM Cody Rhodes has corroborated it that he will maintain the same policy that if any members of the Forsaken get involved, if anyone outside of the people allowed to be involved in this matchup, that being Axiom, Jacob Fatu, the Wise Man William Regal, and the Official, if anyone other than those 4 people get involved in this match, they face fines, they face suspension, they face termination from the NXT roster, and, more importantly, being stripped of certain championships. So Axiom, arguably the best North American champion we have ever seen in the LS11 universe, gets his shot at regaining the title he was gaslit into losing. Here comes his opponent, though. The Samoan Werewolf. And that is a Joe Mashups mod right there. Jacob Fatu. Massive, massive defense here tonight for Jacob Fatu. That North American title around his waist. He is ready to wreak havoc. He is ready to cause mayhem. So, North American title on the line. Axiom is the challenger. Of course, the champion. Jacob Fatu. Axiom, he wasn't prepared last time. He had a defense earlier in the night. He'd had a defense the previous night on Raw. And oh, he is ready for Jacob Fatu tonight. He just took him down with a swift punch. Jacob Fatu out of the way now. Jacob Fatu grabs him. German suplex to Axiom. And now Fatu follows it through with a senton. Jacob Fatu getting him back up to his feet now. And Jacob Fatu grabs him. Fatu launches Axiom off the ropes. And power slam. Jacob Fatu coming back in now. Goes for a drop kick. Axiom out of the way. Standing shooting star knocking him down. Axiom now grabs onto Fatu. Fatu, though, staying in it. Grabs Axiom now. Headbutt. Fatu slamming down by the back of the head repeatedly. Gets him back up again now. And another suplex. Axiom getting back up to his feet now, and Axiom back up onto the apron. Jacob Fatu grabs him, no, countered. Now Axiom, big drop kick there, knocking down Fatu. Axiom coming off the ropes now, and Axiom, big knee strike there into the head of Fatu. North American champion rolls out of the way again now, and Axiom goes for the clothesline. Jacob Fatu knocking him down, and Fatu grabs onto him. And deadlifts him into a German suplex. Punching Axiom in the head now. Getting him back up to his feet now. Jacob Fatu with Axiom. Grabs a hold of him. Sends him off the ropes now. And Fatu. No. Axiom counters. Axiom knee strike now. And Axiom into Hurricane Rana taking down Jacob Fatu now. And Axiom goes for the knee. Kicking the face from Fatu. Jacob Fatu gets him back up to his feet now. And Jacob Fatu with Axiom. Throws him off the ropes now. Fatu pops him up. Power slam. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. Jacob Fatu pops him up. Samoan drop. Taking down Axiom. And now Fatu to the top rope. Jacob Fatu. Went for a swanton. Axiom out of the way. Axiom's got a hold of him now. And Axiom into arm breaker. Pulling back on the arm now is Axiom. He's got Fatu down. Now Axiom has Jacob Fatu down now. Jacob Fatu rolling back to his feet. Kick there from Axiom. Super kick. Knocking him down now. Axiom. Elbow drop. Taking him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Axiom grabs on the Jacob Fatu. Axiom sends him off the ropes. And Axiom. Arm drag. And William Regal. He's allowed to be at ringside. There's really not much Rhodes or Rude could do about this. Axiom saw him coming though. And Axiom. Oh my God. Look at this. Dropping Jacob Fatu. Into the rings of Saturn now. Axiom looking to make him submit. Axiom's got the rings of Saturn in on Jacob Fatu. Axiom wrenching those rings of Saturn in. Fatu in trouble. Jacob Fatu. Fatu now. Elbow strike into the head. I'm back Axiom here. Fatu getting him back up to his feet now. And Jacob Fatu. Big drop kick there. Axiom trying to knock him back. Fatu counters. Fatu! Super kicks him. Grabs onto Axiom now. Throws him into the corner now. And Jacob Fatu. Slamming Axiom's head into the turnbuckle. Does it 10 times as well. Kicks him in the back of the leg. Axiom, though. Hurricane Rana from Axiom. Jacob Fatu pulling himself up in the ropes now. Jacob Fatu. See here, Axiom arguing with Regal again. The wise man really helping out the werewolf here. And Jacob Fatu just pounced on Axiom. Fatu's got Axiom up on his shoulders now. Jacob Fatu taking him down in the corner. Jacob Fatu hits the ropes now, and Fatu, whoa! Went for a hip attack into the corner. Golden ratio! Cover! 1, 2, no! Jacob Fatu is still in it. Axiom grabs the ropes now, split leg, no! Fatu out of the way now, and Fatu grabs him by the leg. Fatu slams him down. Double axe handle as well now. Jacob Fatu's got him down now, and Fatu grabs Axiom, slamming him down by the back of the head repeatedly. Axiom goes down now. Jacob Fatu gets him back up, goes for the super kick. Axiom goes for the knee strike. Fatu counters. Fatu's got the leg, and now Fatu taking out the leg of Axiom. And again. And again. Fatu gets him back up to his feet, goes for the super kick again. Axiom swings him around, and Axiom says, my turn. Pele kick. Knocks him down. We know someone, a certain phenomenal one, said he'd be watching this matchup very closely here tonight. Said he might even be here tonight. Axiom goes for the elbow. Fatu. Headbutt to Axiom. Takes him down now. Now Jacob Fatu. Oh, biting the fingers of Axiom. Gets him back up again. Axiom now grabs Fatu. Swings him around. Hip toss from Axiom. Axiom trying to back towards the corner, I think, but Jacob Fatu, Hurricane Rana, hits the senton on the back, and now Jacob Fatu up on the top rope, and Fatu moonsault. 1, 2, what? Axiom kicked out. Axiom kicked out. Now Fatu is just flattening him over and over again. Axiom out of the way. Forearm strike now from Axiom. Knocks him back, and Axiom. Oh, Fatu rolls out of the ring now, and Axiom. Axiom. Oh, flattening Jacob Fatu. Regal managing to sidestep there. And now Jacob Fatu. Oh, face first off the steps. Golden ratio on the floor. Bring the count of 5 now, and Axiom throws him back into the ring. Axiom now. Frog splash. Axiom now rolls back through. Rings of Saturn back in on Fatu. Axiom's going to win the championship back. He's got him flailing. Jacob Fatu's flailing. Axiom. Fatu back in it though, and Jacob Fatu. Clothesline. Ducks him, sends him on the ropes now. Jacob Fatu. Back body drop now, and Fatu. Here we go. Pops him up. Spine buster. And he's got a hold of Axiom. Jacob Fatu's got Axiom. And German suplex. 1, 2. Another kick out. Fatu now into another senton. Jacob Fatu now. Whisper in the wind. Pulls him in now, and Fatu drops him. Senton on the back. Axiom is in a load of trouble right now as Jacob Fatu slams him. And Jacob Fatu is just dishing out everything he's got and then some to Axiom right now. Now Jacob Fatu, Samoan drop. Fatu now throws Axiom into the turnbuckle. Throws him out of the ring now, and now Jacob Fatu tells the wise man, get out of the way. We're at the count of 2 here. Axiom put up against the announce table now. Jacob Fatu. Oh my god. Jacob Fatu. Oh my god! What is this guy? What is this guy made of? Jacob Fatu. Oh, his back gave out. His back gave out. Axiom. Axiom. Golden ratio. And Axiom and Regal arguing again. Axiom's got Fatu down. Is Regal the difference maker? As Jacob Fatu is getting back up, and Axiom dropped by Fatu. A minute now. Jacob Fatu. Countered by Axiom now, and Axiom. Hold on, Axiom. Whoa! Wiping out Regal! Fatu! Taking out Axiom. And Axiom's now caught. Fatu sends him into the apron. Jacob Fatu now sends him rolling back into the ring. Jacob Fatu up to the top. Fatu. Moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Not that you could see the pin over 2K's amazing camera angles. But just like that, Jacob Fatu has banished Axiom from NXT once and for all. Axiom can no longer compete in NXT. Well, Axiom recovering after a hell of a match. These people here tonight at the Great American Bash giving him a standing ovation. Oh my god, no, no, no! AJ Styles! AJ Styles from Raw just flew in out of nowhere with a phenomenal forearm. Axiom just had to say goodbye to the place that's been his home for a year, and AJ Styles once again ambushes him. AJ Styles now, not again. Styles clash on a chair. Alright, this is it. The main event of the Great American Bash. And it is for the NXT Women's Championship. Out first. Fallon, Henley marching down to the ring. A massive, massive matchup here for Fallon tonight. Main eventing. One of the first two to ever main event a premium live event in the LS11 universe. And tonight she has a chance to take on a woman she has been friends with for quite a while here in NXT. A woman that she's kind of been mentored by as of late in Naomi for that NXT Women's Championship. talked to the general manager, Bobby Roode, when he told me he had made the decision that this was going to main event rather than Jimmy Uso versus Wes Lee. I asked him what made him make this decision. He said the women of NXT have been busting their asses for so long. It's about time that the women of LS11 Universe in general get a shot at main eventing a big event like this. And he said, what better stage than the Great American Bash? As here is the NXT Women's Champion, Naomi. Making her way down to the ring, looking to bring the glow tonight is Naomi. Bring the glow, bring the fight. So Naomi makes her way down to the ring. Big defense here. This is the first time we're seeing Naomi defend the title since Stand and Deliver. But now, here tonight, she has a big challenge ahead of her in the form of Fallon Henley. So Naomi takes a good look at that championship. She won it back at the first Worlds Collide. You know she would love to take it into the second. Here we go, Fallon and Naomi. One-on-one. This is your Great American Bash main event. Here we go. Naomi comes in with a clothesline. Naomi avoids the chop block kick there from Naomi to Fallon. Grabs a hold of her now. Naomi with Fallon Henley off the ropes now. Naomi leapfrogs her. Goes for a counter with an elbow strike from Fallon now. And Fallon Henley comes in. Taking her down with a Fez press. Firing away at her. And now Fallon goes back in. Drops the elbow on Naomi. Naomi goes down now. Fallon Henley. Forearm strike. Knocks her back. Naomi grabs a hold of her now. Naomi throws her over the top rope. Out to the floor. Referee begins the count, but Naomi trying to get out of the ring to after Fallon. Referee stopping her as now Fallon back into the ring. Naomi grabs onto her. Naomi throws her off the ropes now. Leapfrogs her. Naomi ducks her and goes for her. Countered by Fallon. Fallon into a clothesline. Fallon Henley getting her back up to her feet now. And Fallon Henley grabs onto Naomi. Throws her across the ring into the corner now. Fallon Henley kicking away at Naomi now. Trying to knock her back here, but Naomi puts her in the corner. Naomi grabs onto her, puts her head first in the turnbuckle. Grabs her countered by Fallon Henley now, and Fallon Henley coming back in. Big uppercut to Naomi. And senton. Naomi pulling herself back up in the ropes. Now Fallon Henley sends her to the ropes, punches her in the back. Does it again. And one more time for good measure. Naomi gets knocked back now. Fallon Henley quickly rolling her over into a cover on the champion. Cover for the 1. For the 2, Naomi kicks out. Fallon kicks her down now. Naomi being kicked repeatedly by Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley putting the boots to her here. Naomi back to her feet now. Naomi's got a hold of her now. Pulls her in. Naomi puts her head first in the turnbuckle now. Firing away at her here. Naomi grabs onto her. Head first into the turnbuckle again goes Fallon. Now Naomi's grabbed her. Naomi. Go. Kicking the head of Fallon. And Naomi. Massive crossbody out to the floor. Naomi's got her down now. Grabs onto Fallon Henley. Picking her back up to her feet now. Naomi. Facebuster taking her down. Naomi hits the split on her now. Now down goes Fallon. Fallon Henley down now. Naomi getting her back up to her feet. Grabs a hold of her. Naomi with Fallon Henley. Throws her across ringside. Taking her down. Everything on a 5 now. Naomi goes up to the top. That is a long jump to make. Naomi. At the count of 7. Naomi's going to go for it. Henley out of the way of the crossbody. Now Fallon Henley sends Naomi across ringside. Oh, Naomi with a big clothesline taking her back down. Fallon getting back up to her feet now, and Fallon Henley grabs Naomi. Throws her into the ring, or throws her into the announce table. Getting her back up to her feet, throws her back into the ring now. Fallon Henley. The elbow on Naomi now, and Fallon Henley. Senton taking her down. Chopping away at her now is Fallon Henley, knocks back Naomi. Naomi swings her around, grabs onto her. Naomi drops her. Back now, Naomi's got her down, picking Fallon Henley back up to her feet here now. And now Naomi pulls her in, taking her towards the corner, head first in the turnbuckle. Throws her down now. Now Naomi, hang on a minute, popping up the ropes, split leg moonsault. Fallon's down now. Naomi cover for the title. Fallon Henley's down. 1, 2, kick out from the challenger. Fallon Henley pulling herself up in the corner now. Naomi went for it. Fallon countered. Fallon Henley now pulls her in, and Fallon Henley bulldog to Naomi, takes her down. Recover now. Fallon Henley's got her down for the 1, 2. Naomi kicks out. Fallon rolls her over, kicking to the back of Naomi now. Back to her feet here, Fallon Henley. Shot there, Naomi. Oh, Fallon Henley. It's for herself here, Naomi. Counter for counter here between these two. Who's going to get the better of this one? We're going to find out. So they go back and forth now. Fallon Henley, clothesline to the NXT Women's Champ. Gets her back up to her feet now, and Fallon into Shining Wizard. He's down now. Fallon Henley rolls her over into a cover now. Fallon Henley's got her down for the 1, 2. No! Naomi kicks out. Naomi rolls out of the ring now. Fallon Henley striking a pose here. Fallon pacing. It's Fallon Henley. Oh, hits the dive herself this time. Naomi goes down now. Fallon Henley putting the boots to her here. Restarts the count now. Naomi collides with her. Naomi facebuster on the floor again to Fallon. Fallon Henley's down now. Naomi rolls her over now. Naomi for the count of 3. Slams down the leg again. Back up to her feet now. Naomi grabs onto Fallon. Naomi, no. Fallon throws her back into the ring. Fallon Henley now. Big drop kick now, knocking her back. Henley back to her feet. Right hook connects now to Naomi. Drop kick taking her down. Fallon Henley now into a senton on Naomi. Hooks the leg into a cover. Has her down here. Cover for the 1, for the 2, for the no. Fallon Henley putting the boots to Naomi now again. Naomi now kicks her in the ribs, and Naomi, here we go, looking for glow lock. The Starstruck is in. And Fallon Henley's fighting for her life here, trying to stay back in it. Fallon Henley now. Naomi's wrenching it in on her now, and the referee not sure how to call this one. Naomi trying to make her pass out of this point, but Henley now slamming her knee into the side of the head of Naomi. Fallon with a big drop kick now, taking her down. Fallon Henley kicking away at Naomi now, and now Naomi goes for a drop kick. Fallon Henley out of the way, drop kick of her own. Henley's knocked her back now. Now Fallon Henley grabs her, clothesline, knocking her down. Fallon Henley. Naomi falls out of the ring again now, and now Fallon Henley. Begins the count now. Henley waiting on Naomi to get up at this point. And Naomi pulling herself back up to her feet now. Naomi. Referee telling her to get up. Wait a minute. Fallon. Whoa! Referee got pulled into the way. I don't know if Fallon did it on purpose or what. Fallon, wait a minute. Henley with a pair of knuckles in the face of Naomi. Fallon Henley was waiting. She pulled the referee in front of her on purpose. Shining Wizard. Fallon Henley did it on purpose. Hits her with another one. And Fallon Henley, just for good measure, putting Naomi in the corner. And up on the top rope, Fallon Henley. Grabs onto Naomi for a superplex. Henley into a cover on Naomi. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Fallon pulled the referee in front of herself as Naomi was diving into the ring. And Fallon Henley is your new NXT Women's Champion. Thank you all for watching tonight. Thank you all for tuning into the Great American Bash. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Fallon Henley just shocked the world and has become your new NXT Women's Champion. Talk about a shock.